Greetings! Welcome to another edition of At the Pictures with Jimmy De Palma and
Chaska says
this one's been an exciting one, a wartime drama
that is called a very unexciting name. It is
Operation Mincemeat!
Yeah, first of all, it's actually a lot cooler than it sounds.
Oh, it is. There's a lot of action and espionage, and basically what they did was these guys, probably they were the forerunner to a guy you might have heard of called, well, his code name is 007 License to Kill, yes. James Bond, Commander Bond, because all these guys, they play a really kind of elaborate prank trick on Hitler, so they make him believe that the Allies are going to attack somewhere else. Actually, they're going to attack Sicily, but they don't want the enemy to know that, so they do some kind of elaborate ruse to get them to think that they're going to attack Greece, and that way there's no any kind of much defences in Sicily. So, but the way they go about it's a bit gruesome, eh, Chaz? How do they go about doing that?
They find a body that looks like a person that would look like a soldier, and ask to make it look like they've drowned.
Yeah.
And then they're holding documents to
Secret
war plans.
Yeah, but they've got to make it believable.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the fun in it for me, is because there's the acting's great in it. You've got Colin Firth, the relationship between the two main spies, Colin Firth and Matthew McFadden, is brilliant. And then you've got Trainspotting's Kelly MacDonald, who adds a wee bit of glamour to the proceedings, because both guys kind of like her a lot. So there's all that going, and they kind of make up a believable. That's part of the enjoyment for me. I didn't realise it would be, is they make up the backstory and the history. The dead guy, like they give him a whole life, and he's got a girlfriend that he's left behind. And Kelly MacDonald becomes the girlfriend, and comes up with ideas. It's weird. It's really gruesome in a way.
Yeah, it's really gruesome. Sorry, I'm laughing. It's just
no. They do it in a funny way, Chaz.
I know it's a funny way, but our cat is being an annoyance and kind of distracting. But we digress.
Because we gave that bad review to Cats one time, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, he's pissed off.
Yeah, it was rubbish, man.
Yeah, that's them.
It was absolute. Dame Judi Dench should have been shot for that, man. I'm no kidding. Like, how she can hold her head up in public, I don't know. So it's espionage, and who's hanging about in the shadows? I mean, we see Churchill, we see the guy. He's actually nicknamed M, like the Bond movies. They go down to Q branch to get wee gadgets and to get make the paper look as if it's old and it's been written, and But who's hanging about in the shadows? Only James Bond's creator, Ian Fleming, is there on his typewriter. He's documenting everything, and he does. He wants the credit to go to these people who fight the secret war. That.
I was an actor, not Ian.
Aye, but it was an actor playing Ian Fleming. That's the point, because he was in naval intelligence and all that, wasn't he?
Isn't he? And he would also be dead.
He's dead, like, obviously. So they could have used him in the plan now.
Wait, is it all based around books?
Because didn't you notice everybody in this? They made an in-joke about it. They said, "Is there MD who isn't writing a book in this one?" And the guy's in the restaurant, Matthew McFadden, who's really brilliant in it, and he said, "I'm surrounded by them," and the guy says, "What? Nazi spies?" "No, authors." So that was it, because everybody plus their uncle was writing a book about something. So, but no, it was really good. Colin Firth is absolutely he's brilliant in everything, but he was great in this. And it's just, I can't believe they made it tense. They're all in this wee bunker in London, eh?
Yeah.
And they actually made it quite tense. When they're waiting to find out if Hitler's fell for their ploy.
You can kind of spoil the movie since it's based
Ah,
on
it's
real
happened.
life
They did fall for it,
events.
or we'd all been speaking German now, and because this was instrumental in winning the war for the Allies. So, I mean, they did it. They fooled them, and it's one of the biggest kind of, what was it they said, the biggest kind of deceptions ever in warfare that they carried out. So,
And probably if we didn't win World War Two, we would have ended up. English would be like Gaelic, more of a dead speaking language.
no, I don't know about that, but certainly we would have been like David Hasselhoff a lot more than we do, because we love the Hoff. But no, it's a great spy drama, and you can see how James Bond came about when you watch this. I mean, the two guys in it could have been James Bond or Harry Palmer or something like that, one of these secret agents. But yeah, so it was an exciting kind of Operation Mincemeat, although it was a gruesome thing. And the guy that the body that they used did get honoured in the end for his service, even though he'd popped his clogs beforehand in unfortunate circumstances. Right, okay, well, let's go to the mark. We're back in wartime Britain. Anyway, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5, because it was a bit long and it did drag, and there wasn't any car chases really. It needed a car chase, but we got a lot of intrigue, espionage, spy type drama, subterfuge, all that, those kind of things. And young Sherlock's in it. If you're fans of young Sherlock Holmes movie a few years ago, he's in it, and he plays a bit of a spy Navy guy. So I give it 4 out of 5. Chaz, what are you giving it, and why?
Probably 4 as well. I felt it was a bit long, and I felt like it was just too. I just felt like it was a bit
too wordy,
too slow. I'm more of a fast.
And there was a bit of a love story in there as well, wasn't there, between Colin Firth and Kelly MacDonald. Yeah. So it was a bit stiff upper lip love story. Really, darling? Yes, and all that kind of thing. So, but 4 out of 5. That's 8 out of 10 for Operation Mincemeat, and it's a brilliant Sunday afternoon film. Go and see it in the pictures on a Sunday afternoon, or wait till it comes on the telly on a Sunday afternoon. It's terrific. It could be the new Dam Busters for me, although there's no kind of any big dramatic kind of scene at the end, like with the planes attacking and that. They'll have to add that in, I think.
Yeah.
There is a lot of good stuff in it though.
Yeah.
So long.